Good evening, everyone. Halfway through the week, and you know what that means? Time for another round of playoff hockey. These teams had, let's say, different types of seasons, but they are in the quarterfinals, so all that means is they are both undefeated right now. So enough waiting around, let's get to the matchup. The Alpena Wildcats take the trip upstate to take on the undefeated Calumet Copper Kings. Calumet on the power play, and Nolan Sturgill with the power shot puts the Copper Kings on the board first, 1-0 Calumet lead. And the Wildcats, they did themselves much favors as we're going to another Copper Kings power play. But this time, Riley Jackson takes a shot from a pretty similar spot with a pretty similar result. Calumet goal, 2-0 Copper Kings lead. Now, 30 seconds into the second period, and Jackson again, this time just in front of the net, gets his second goal of the game off the wrister, and it is a 3-goal lead for Calumet. Now, the player of the year was this man right here, Dean Locust, but the player of the game was Riley Jackson as he scores again. And Jackson, he gets the natural hat trick, and the Calumet Copper Kings beat the Alpena Wildcats 6-0 and advance to the semifinals to take on the Chelsea Bulldogs. And even more exciting hockey news as former Michigan Tech hockey player Matt Roy recently signed a 3-year contract extension with the Los Angeles King. He's appeared in 131 career NHL games and scored his 7th career NHL goal and first of the season Monday night. Roy, a 6'1", 200-pound native from Canton, Michigan, was selected in the 7th round by the Kings during the 2015 NHL Draft. He has played in 26 games this season, posting 8 points and a +4 rating. He ranks 3rd among defensemen and 5th on the team overall in time spent on the ice. Roy played in 115 career games over 3 seasons at Michigan Tech, where he had 12 goals, 43 assists before signing after his junior season. Roy was Tech's team leader in assists with 21 as a junior and was a 2-time All-WCHA selection. Roy received his diploma from Michigan Tech in December 2019 after he completed his Bachelor's of Science in both sports, fitness, and management. Over to basketball playoffs now as the Lawrence Purple Hornets play host to the Calumet Copper Queens. Ellie Derriff, she draws in a Hornets double team, which leaves Lizzie Torpel wide open for the underneath layup. Purple Hornets now off the missed layup. They're going to push it up the court. As Maya Rice, she's going to pass it, and the ball is going to find its way into Natalie Swanson's hands underneath for her own layup. But the Copper Queens, they have Ellie Derriff, who has scored just a mere 1,000 points in her career, and she adds to that total with this corner 3. Calumet forcing a turnover, and Coach Laho says that Derriff, she is a pass-first point guard, and she embodies that here, giving it up to Mary Beth Halonen for the Queens layup. The Hornets, though, fighting hard as off the miss, they come away with a tough offensive rebound, and Taylor Sandgren hits the mid-range jumper for Lawrence. Calumet possession now, and this time a high, like Skywalker high bank shot for Jalen Locust finally comes down through the bottom of the net for 2 more Copper Queens points. But the Purple Hornets, they got their own 1,000-point score in Maya Rice as she gets the steal and gets the tough layup and one to fall. But Derriff wants to add to her total with another corner 3. And the battle of 1,000-point scores, Ellie Derriff and the Copper Queens come out on top 67-63. And in some more girls' playoff scores, the Munising Mustangs, they beat the Superior Central Cougars 46-41. And the North Dickinson Nordics beat the North Central Jets 59-28. Moving right along, the Nagani Myers eke out a 5-point win over the Hancock Bulldogs, and the Escanaba Eskimos win the division championship, beating the Houghton Gremlins 54-50. And we got some more scores coming your way as the Ironwood Red Devils beat the Wakefield Cardinals 53-36, and the Sault Ste. Marie Blue Devils get a dominant win over the Kaliska Rams 74-34. And we got some more pretty one-sided scores as the Baraga Vikings dominate the Lake Linden-Hubble Lakes 57-11. That is not a typo. And Rudyard Bulldogs, they also win their division championship, being the Newberry Indians 74-38. And we got a couple more scores coming away as the Menominee Maroons have another crazy one-sided victory. They are one of the top-ranked teams for a reason as they beat the Manistique Emeralds 67-12. And the Petoskey Northmen, Northwomen, they eke out a 2-point win over our Marquette Redheads 37-35. And even more scores coming away. We love all this playoff basketball as the Ontonagon Gladiators get a 45-34 win over Chassell, and the Cardinado Wolves get a 19-point victory over the Stevenson Eagles 63-44. And now coming up, arguably my new favorite mascot here in the UP. The Ewing Trout Creek Panthers beat the Waters Meet Nimrod 60-10. Jeremy's kind of smiling over there. I agree. It's a great name. And the Rapid River Rockets, they get a 20-point win as well over the Mid-Penn Wolverines 49-29. And our last couple of scores upcoming, the West Iron Wycons, they get a tight win, a single-digit win over the Iron Mountain Mountaineers 37-26. And the St. Ignace Saints dominate the Harbor Spring Rams 65-16.